Hi everyone, hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagamasima, здравствуйте, привет, bunna, jindabre, sziasztok, hello, and also sin ciao, yabasiyao, salam alaikum, saskiyakal, marhaban, merhaba, and yes, I'm going to add a few more languages until we get to number 20. And that'll be it. Anyway, my name is Brunel. Welcome to my channel. It is day 3 of the Revolution Pro makeup range that I bought. And this is the final day. We are testing 4 items. A Camouflage Foundation, Camouflage Concealer, 4K highlighter set that I've got here. And also the Supreme Matte finishing spray. For those who don't know, I'm an extremely oily person, so I want to test these items and see how long they last. It's nearly 11 o'clock, so I better get started, and we want to test it out between 7 or 8 hours thereabout. And by the way, forget the amount of Everest that is on my forehead. It isn't a normal spot, it's a stress spot. When I really get stressed out, I come up like that. So do ignore it and pretend it's not there. You can't see anything. Anyway, the foundation itself comes in this little tube. It is 25ml inside. Cost is £7, so super affordable. I've got here color number 13, C13. This might end up being slightly too light for me, but that is because number 14, which is what I think I would be, or between 14 and 15. 14 is cool, cool tone, not me at all. 15 is neutral. I tend not to go for neutral. It's very rare that neutral works for me. Number 16 is then way too dark. So if they can create 14 and 15 for warm undertones as well, they'll be a lot better off. So I've got number 13 and I've got a concealer number 11 as well. So let's get started. And the claims for this foundation are that it stays it's non-transferable, it's waterproof, it's long wearing, and it covers anything, veins, tattoos, a full cover, which is why I haven't color corrected. So we'll be able to see how it works. Okay, so that's enough chat. Let's get going. The color's not going to be too bad. It is, yeah, actually, that's not too bad at all, actually. So I'm going to give it a couple of squeezes. And yeah, there's a sponge. I was thinking, oh, I've got my sponge. So I've got a wet sponge. And nice and really, really thick. Let's see how well it covers. So we can see the hyperpigmentation there. We shall see. And by the way, on my face, I've got Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. Yeah, so number 14 is they can get a shade 14 for me in warm undertone. I would be a happy bunny. It is full cover. Woo! Yes, definitely covers everything. And this is more of a matte. This is full on. Wowee. Okay. This is definitely full cover. I mean, I can see there's a slight, just only a tiny little bit, but really it covers most things. Right, so foundation is fully on. So far, it feels beautifully matte. Absolutely wonderful, actually, and very, very light on the skin. Forget the fact that it's a bit too light. This is my neck, and this, as you can see, there's a slight difference. So one shade down would have been perfect, but it is what it is. And now the concealer obviously is going to be a bit lighter as well, because I'm going via the foundation itself, and this is C11. So let's see how this one works. And again, with the concealer, it's meant to cover up everything, and that would include dark circles. And I'm just squeezing that. Oh my god, I don't want to end up squeezing all of it out. Yeah, it's very, very thick. I mean, look at that. Hello. This is thick concealer. Oh my goodness. Actually, color-wise, it's not bad, actually. It's not as light as I thought it would be. But this is very, very thick. Good grief. Okay. Let's see how this works out. I'm going to have to use my sponge and try it out. This is such a thick concealer. Good Lord. It really is. Even trying to apply it. Yeah, this is super thick. First of all, when you do see it, it comes out very shiny. But then as you blend it in, blends in super, super easy. Yeah, I'm going to try and use this to highlight and do my best. It is actually, I think for me the concealer will be probably number 12. This one has got like something like a pinkish undertone to it, which is definitely not for me. So, but you work with what you got. I can make it work. I'll make it work. You'll see at the end. You'll see. Okay, so I've tried my best so far. What can I say? I've got some ideas about the foundation and concealer, which are kind of like giving me a kind of towards a, I'm not too sure about this. It seems to be kind of separated, and once you apply the powder, that is, it seems to be able to grab hold of the powder and show more texture on my skin. The foundation itself here doesn't seem to have really embedded itself and gone onto the skin seamlessly. There seems to be a slight discoloration on my chin, as if there is no foundation there, that's not normal. And just having applied powder, it seems there's this kind of like a separation that I'm looking at, and I don't like the kind of the texture. But it might just mean it might settle down once I've applied the setting powder in place and everything settles into the skin. The actual 4K highlighter, which I started using because this is take 2. This one actually is a really pretty highlighter. You do have to be careful with it. I'm using the wrong brush here, unfortunately. It's a bit too dense and I need something lighter, but just to show you, I'm using the gold. So you've got 4 different sections, the white one here, and I'm using the gold here as well, which I might actually use that to on the inner corners of my eyes as well. I'll use that as well. So I'm just gently, just to show you, you can see, woo, yeah, it's actually really fine. It's a nice formula, much smoother than the other one, less texturized than the other formulas I've had from Makeup Revolution before. It's really nice, but you do have to kind of blend it in. I just need to use a proper, a nicer brush rather than this one, which is too dense and picks up too much product. I need something much lighter. So I do like the actual 4K highlighter palette, actually worth getting so far. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and sort that out, and then my face will be all done. I've had this foundation on for a good half an hour already, so around 6:30 or 5:30 thereabout, we'll know. But I'm a bit on the fence about the foundation and concealer at the moment. We'll see. Spray time. So let's see what the nozzle's like first. Fine, it's not too bad as a fine mist spray. And now let's try it and see. Okay, when you do smell it, it does smell of alcohol. So if you don't like that straight off, that's going to put you off. Whew. Okay, right. I think I sprayed enough there to drown a rat or a cat or whatever. Why would I want to drown anything? I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, so that's all done now. This is gonna dry nice and easy. And then we shall see how everything holds up throughout the day. So see you in a few hours and see what my face still looks like. You never know. I might look real ugly or I might look really pretty. Who knows? Time that is 16:55. So I've had this on for quite a while now. I just wanted to bring you guys up close and personal. My thought so far is I'm not a fan of the concealer. No. So very close here. It is creasing like mad. There is, you can see like little, I get like tiny little moles on my skin. It's just the way it is, and I can actually see them coming through here. They're tiny, and I can see them coming through. It's creasing around this area here. It is kind of texturized in a way that's really ugly looking. It's making my skin look ugly. That's the only way I can really describe it. It doesn't look right at all. and this concealer is a no. I didn't like it from the beginning, and I have not changed my mind since then. I've looked at it in different lights, different mirrors, different rooms, in a car, and every time I look at it I just think, oh, no. So I don't know whether it's actually visible, but I hope it is. But it really, around this area here, it is not nice at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. But the rest of the foundation so far is holding up quite well. Obviously, I haven't actually blotted or anything at all. I'm going to wait because I've got parents' evening. It starts at about 5:30, very, very shortly. So unfortunately, I can't even take the makeup off. Yeah, so I'm going to wait and blot just before I go in there, because I don't want to go looking all shiny and horrible. And then I'll come back to you once I've finished, which maybe it might be around 6:30 thereabout. And I would have had it on for a good 8 hours, so we can all see what the results are like, and hopefully it doesn't get worse whilst I'm out and about. Anyway, see you guys soon. Alrighty, we are done. It is 1941, not the year, just the time, just in case you get a bit confused. Right, I'm going to try and whiz through these. First of all, it does say actually that it is transfer proof. Okay, you know what, we're just going to quickly test that. I'm not going to do the waterproof part. I ain't got time for that. I think I already know what I'm going to say. You guys can guess what I'm going to say. So here we are, clean tissue. Just pressing it down so you can see. And if I press it in an area like down here, so not transfer proof at all, and pressing it down, yeah, it's no, it's let's start with the positives. Okay, the highlighter palette, absolutely, really lovely formula, really nice and light, really fine grains, non-grainy at all, that sits on the surface of your skin. Really pretty. You can build it up and make it as, bright as you want. Shine like a beacon if that's what you want. But it's up to you. So that's the yes. The spray, although it does smell of alcohol, it is not extreme and it disappears. Your face is not going to smell of alcohol. And on top of that, I didn't have a reaction towards it. It was fine. I'm used to using one of my favorite sprays is for Makeup Revolution anyway, which is similar to this one here, but it does say oil control on it. So I would have presumed that they're quite similar anyway. So I would keep the spray. The concealer, you guys know from the outset, I've not changed my mind. It's reconfirmed. I don't like it. Right from the beginning, it made my skin look really old. I'm 41 years old, but that's fine. But it made my skin look really aged and horrible. When I put the powder looks as if it was kind of like a dry and grainy, and it was embedded in some areas, but kind of sort of sticking out in other areas. Did not look nice, and yet somehow I could still see my skin underneath, even though this is meant to be full coverage completely. It wasn't smooth and seamless at all. So I don't like it. Now the foundation itself, especially after having pressed that down, what has happened is that you can see my skin again underneath. This is my skin here. There isn't really foundation here at all, and over here is grainy as hell. I can see my skin. It has separated. It is not nice. I would not personally be buying this. Obviously, it's your money, you earned it, you spend it how you like it, it's up to you. For me personally, based on my experience in this, no to the foundation, no to the concealer, yes to the highlighter palette, yes to the actual setting spray, and obviously I reviewed the other items as well, which I do like. So sometimes it's hit and miss. Hopefully you found today's video useful. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I really do appreciate it. I like to grow. Thank you. And I'm a nosy person. I like to know what people think. All right. So thank you, and bye-bye.